Once upon a time, in a quaint little village, there lived a curious girl named Emma. One sunny afternoon, while wandering through her garden, she stumbled upon an ornate, shimmering mirror hidden behind a cluster of blooming flowers. Intrigued, Emma touched the surface, and to her astonishment, it rippled like water, drawing her in. With a gentle pull, Emma found herself tumbling into a vibrant world filled with colors she had never seen. As she dusted herself off, she realized she was in Wonderland. The first thing she encountered was a talking rabbit, dressed in a waistcoat, frantically checking his pocket watch. "I'm late. I'm late," he exclaimed, dashing past her. Emma, curious and excited, decided to follow him. She chased the rabbit through a meadow of flowers that sang sweet melodies. Each step she took filled her heart with joy as butterflies danced around her. "Where are you going?" she called after the rabbit. He glanced back, his eyes wide, and shouted, "To the Mad Hatter's tea party." Intrigued by the mention of a tea party, Emma quickened her pace, weaving through trees that whispered secrets. Finally, she arrived at a long, whimsical table set with teacups, mismatched plates, and delicious-looking pastries. At the head of the table sat the Mad Hatter, his hat towering above him. "Welcome, welcome. Join us for tea," he bellowed, gesturing to a seat. Emma sat down, her eyes sparkling with excitement. The March Hare and the Dormouse were already there, engaged in a lively debate about the best type of tea. As Emma sipped her tea, the Hatter shared nonsensical riddles, each more absurd than the last. "Why is a raven like a writing desk?" he asked. Emma laughed, enjoying the whimsical chaos around her. After several riddles and a delightful dance with the March Hare, she realized she was running late for something important in her own world. "I must go," she said, rising from her seat. The Hatter and his friends looked surprised. "But you can't leave. We haven't finished our madness," he cried. Emma smiled, feeling the warmth of their friendship. "I'll never forget this day." With a grateful heart, she stood up and walked away, promising to return. As she wandered deeper into Wonderland, she met the Cheshire Cat, whose mischievous grin floated above the ground. "You seem lost," he purred. "Where do you want to go?" "I'm not sure," Emma admitted. "I just want to explore." "Then explore you shall," he said, and with a flick of his tail, he vanished, leaving only his grin behind. Guided by curiosity, Emma continued her adventure, encountering the Queen of Hearts, who was busy playing croquet with flamingos as mallets. The queen was loud and boisterous, demanding perfection from her players. Emma watched in awe as the games unfolded, laughter filling the air. "Who are you?" the queen bellowed, spotting Emma. "Join us, or face my wrath." Emma approached nervously, but soon found herself swept up in the fun. With every swing of the flamingo, she laughed until her sides hurt. In that moment, she felt free and alive. Eventually, as the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Emma realized it was time to return home. She bid farewell to the Queen, the Hatter, and all her new friends, promising to visit again. As she retraced her steps, the magical mirror appeared before her, glowing softly. With one last look at the enchanting world she had come to love, Emma stepped through the mirror, feeling a mix of sadness and joy. Back in her garden, everything seemed the same yet different. She looked around, her heart full of memories. From that day on, whenever Emma felt the urge for adventure, she would return to Wonderland through the mirror, where laughter, friendship, and magic awaited her. And so, Emma's adventures in Wonderland continued, a reminder that the most extraordinary journeys begin with a simple act of curiosity.